Okay, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I'm very happy. I've done it. This time I've really done it. As a character in Bloodborne once said. Okay, so the soul of Cinder using only the Sniper Crossbow. Oh my god, it's so hard. As you can see, we haven't started right at the beginning of the fight. That's because the whole thing took more than 15 minutes. And as usual, I'm recording it on PlayStation 4 using the normal share system, so 50 minutes is all you get. I guess it was more like, I don't know, 18 minutes or so. I'd probably... As you can see how much damage, I've got him down to almost half. I'm not sure if it's going to be in this fight or not, but two things saved the day, because I'd fought this guy quite a few times and I hadn't really been getting that close to it. And the biggest problem I was having, the first phase of the fight, I was taking too much damage, using too many Estus blasts. As you can see, I'm on 13 at the moment, which means I've used 2. And plus the Ember, so already I've used 3 healing items at this point, so it's still not great, but better than I had been doing. The second thing I had been doing was using the Lloyd's Sword Ring to get a little bit of extra damage, but it's really not that much, barely worth it in a way. And of course with the Lloyd's Sword Ring it only does anything at all if you're at absolutely full health, which is kind of difficult to stay at, because you tend to take a little bit of chip damage just because he's got a fiery sword and your shield doesn't block it 100%. So I took the Lloyd's Sword Ring off, it wasn't worth it, and I replaced it with the Carthus Blood Ring. Carthus Blood Ring gives you additional iframes at the cost of additional damage. So it's a calculated risk. It makes it slightly easier to dodge, but if you fail to dodge you get hit for more damage. I figured I was getting hit for lots of damage anyway, and as you can see it's not that extreme. Soul of Cinder hits you a lot, but he doesn't hit that hard. Anyway, other stats, I'm on 30 strength, 40 dex, which doesn't really matter for a crossbow because it doesn't get any scaling anyway. It's a Sniper Crossbow plus 10, obviously you'd have to have top plus 10 realistically. I'm using exploding bolts and sniper bolts at the beginning of the fight, and I will use all of the sniper bolts during the course of the fight and will replace them with heavy bolts. There's also a Joker in the pack that comes up later on, you'll see. I think the extra iframes really help here, because I wasn't getting hit by his magic, whereas the previous times I'd fought him, and I'd fought him quite a few times, the magic tended to hit me. Plus, I was getting better at dodging him, like rolling into the attacks here, for example, rather than rolling away from them. Didn't get that one quite right. But yeah, the spear or lance was causing me problems. It's still here a bit, you see. So, first time I fought him, I got him to the second phase, but with only like a couple of Estus flasks and died. Then like the next maybe 10 times or so I fought him. I fought him quite a lot. I didn't get him to the second phase. And then I thought, this is just impossible. The problem that was, and it's not going to be in this fight now, he does have a replenishment miracle. Basically it's a heal over time miracle that he can use. When he does it, he crouches down, you see the kind of miracle type animation, and then he gets a kind of gold glowing aura around him. And whilst that's on, he's healing. Now it's not really an issue if you're fighting him with any other kind of weapon that deals good damage. But it was a big issue in the Pestle and Mercury run, because it basically just completely negated that damage and made it essentially impossible. Now he goes for that miracle, like, occasionally, and I've had him go for it like as many as 3 times in one fight, and that's just a joke, because he basically gets back to full health. You can see, you've got to pick your opportunities. You can't just spam shooting, because this crossbow, although I guess the damage is reasonably good, I don't know. It's got good range, but you know, that's not really an issue in this fight. But it's slow as hell. So equipping a bolt and especially firing the bolts just takes a while. It's noticeably slower than any other crossbow, and against aggressive bosses like this, that's a real disadvantage. But it was the only bow I hadn't used against one of the main bosses. Forget about that for annoying. I missed. Lost my concentration. As you can see, we're chugging a few estasis here. Okay, the curved sword, although it's one of the more difficult ones to fight against with a normal weapon, it's actually alright with a crossbow, because he tends to like flip away from you and fight from range and throw like pyromancies and things like that, so you do get a couple of shots in. Here, for example. I was so worried he was going to go for the healing miracle. The only other problem with the curved sword is he's good at dodging like that, whereas he's not so good when he's fighting great sword or spear or magic. He seems you'd have to kind of like get close to him. Risky. You see, you've got to go for it when you've got a window of opportunity, not at other times. You need to charge the crossbow up, for the bolt in. There's a window of opportunity. Stay down. Right. Now the second phase is probably easier than the first phase, but he'll do more damage. That is not a window of opportunity. That was so lucky. This is your best window of opportunity. The big 5-hit combo he does. At the end, you've got to be patient, because you will miss if you try and go for it in the middle of the combo, and you won't get 2 shots in with a crossbow. Not with this crossbow anyway. Maybe with a fast bow like composite bow. Ooh, saved by the terrain. He was over my head. That's a dangerous attack there. You can't really block it fully. Don't let him grab you. Yeah, you got to be patient, you see. Don't try and do anything while he's coming towards you. Just after he's landed, it's a possible window opportunity, but it's too risky. This again, there's kind of chicken strategies, but it's also kind of necessary. You see, when he goes for that, as much as possible, I'm trying to hit him with the exploding bolts. That was a wasted exploding bolt. They do more damage, obviously. Not a huge amount. Maybe 195 versus 173, I think. Anyway, I was giving my stats before, yeah. So level 90, 33 points of health, whatever it's called. Vigor. Not many. Nothing in achievement. Bit in stamina. I could probably go for more stamina. 30 strength, 40 dex. Nothing in anything else really. I think level 90 is definitely not over leveled. Eventually I would put this character as a 40-40 quality build, but since I'm using crossbows for the last 2 fights, it wasn't really necessary to put any other points in. As long as you got the stats for them, they do the same damage, so a little disappointing. I know it makes sense, but if you could only infuse a crossbow, that would have made maybe some difference. Here you go, window of duty again. And 195 damage again. But I am going to run out of exploding bolts. Decided that was a window of duty. And yeah. I think the roll ring, the Carthus roll ring, really helped there as well. More iframes to dodge the lightning. Thought he was going for the other lightning, you see. I kept healing at the wrong time, and it cost me. But like I say, there's a Joker in the pack. As soon as he leans back, roll away, and you think, right, I've got a free shot here. And he can't really miss because he just stayed still. That wasn't a free shot. 2 health bar, 2 Estus flasks left. And he's still got, well, just under half health. This was as good as it had gone, pretty much. So I was getting a bit nervous. Obviously, you just got to be patient. A lot of these kind of challenge runs, fights, where you're not doing a huge amount of damage, patience is most definitely the main virtue. You see, he is definitely easier to fight using just one sword. It's a fairly predictable moveset. He only really has that one sort of this, I don't know, the lunge basically, that one, yeah. That's his most dangerous one. I think you can dodge to the side to avoid that one better. But it comes very quickly, so it's not always easy to dodge. Jumping one's alright. That one, that's the one that gets you. There's 2 different lunges, there's a short lunge and a long lunge. There, you see I shot too early and I missed. Unfortunately I was able to get one afterwards. But that's why you are patient. And there you see I ran out of bolts. That's why he's doing that animation. Now I've got bolts in the second slot, but I have to use the trigger rather than the button, which I suppose is okay. Slightly less comfortable, I find. Now I could have used lightning bolts. I could have used heavy. I put heavy bolts on there. I knew I wanted at this point. I wanted to put the bolts on, so I was going to wait for him to go for his combo here, and rather than getting a shot in, press the wrong button. And yeah, I just wanted to get out of that as quickly as possible. So heavy bolts was the first one that kind of popped up. You see, I've now got 1 health left. And I'm going to have to use it. Here we go. There's the last one. So now it's no mistakes. So this is good. I'm very happy with this opportunity. Lovely. And a mistake. I pressed the wrong button. I did not mean to fire. So now we're in trouble. Fortunately, he gave me a relatively easy window of opportunity. I missed. That was an unnecessary risk, I think, we took there, going for that shot. Got him, that's good. I'm so nervous that 1 hit could possibly kill me here. I'm not sure if I have enough health or not. But, you see he goes for it. And here comes the Joker. Me fumbling around trying to find it. But I did. Divine blessing. Oh yeah. Only the second time I've actually used one in anger. Both times it was to defeat very difficult bosses. And it was absolutely necessary. Now, would I have survived without it? Would have been close. I'm not sure if that hit would have killed me or not. It might just have left me with a little tiny sliver of health, but I would have made me so nervous I probably would have screwed up. You see, he's basically dead, so it was worth that shot. Down he goes, and I've done it. The All Bows Challenge, a different bow for all of the main bosses. It's over. Thank goodness. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.